Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show, and I'm not doing a Kentucky recap. I kind of just want to talk about the future, I guess, of Kentucky football. They lost today 41-14 to end their season 4-8. I had higher expectations for this team heading this year, man. Getting Brock Vandagriff, 5-star quarterback. I thought he was actually going to be good. He turned out to be a disaster. He's just not good, man. His arm strength isn't great. The offensive line was horrendous. Really, just this whole season, it was terrible today, man. Got Cutter Bowley hurt. Kentucky just didn't show any fight today, and I don't know what's going to be the future. I really don't. I mean, I guess it is a big win for Louisville because Kentucky's owned this rivalry in state recruiting and football bragging rights for 6 years. And Louisville can rightly believe they flipped, and they probably will because this program is going to crap. I mean, it doesn't take much to beat an opponent with a foot and half in a grave. And it's going to carry on for the next few years as well. Scott Satterfield was the best thing to happen to Mark Stoops. That's why we won most of those games. It's because they had Satterfield. Terrible loss. Second half was terrible. I'll talk more about this game now. 5 turnovers, and then I'll get to what I want for the future. 5 turnovers. Most of the UK defense basically quit playing in the second half. Absolute domination. It could have been worse. We have hit rock bottom in the SEC, and we're going to be the joke of the SEC next season if Mark Stoops is not fired. We cannot run it back with Mark Stoops, Bush Hendon, Brad White. We can't. But you know what? We will. Because we're Kentucky. Please do not hype this team up over the summer after he replaces coaches and brings in new talent. Mark Stoops has done nothing to make me believe that something that, no matter what he gets in the portal, if he stays here, will get me excited now. We had bringing Jamari Macklin, who we didn't use until the last few weeks for some reason. The offensive line was terrible. Bring in Brock Vandagriff. He sucked. He hangs on to the football too long and takes a sack and loses yardage. The defense quit these last few weeks. Essentially, they gave up like 300 yards rushing, and they would only give like 100 rush yards per game. They just quit, especially in the second half. Boy, we end the season with 4 wins against Southern Miss, Ohio, Murray State, and Ole Miss. It's our 4 wins. Rock bottom. It's just embarrassing. Just as a team, there is no future. When I ask what's the future, is there a future? I don't know. Kentucky will be SEC bottom feeders until they get rid of Mark Stoops. And will they eat that $44 million buyout? Because his buyout is $44 million. I don't know. The only way, I'm going to say this is one way they would get rid of Mark Stoops and eat that buyout, is if you fans do not get your season tickets, don't show up to the games, hit them where it hurts most. Because every year it's the same things with his team. No matter what offense coordinator brings in, his offense sucks. They're undisciplined. It's the same things every year. And develop a quarterback. They bring in these transfers and they suck. Develop a quarterback. I wanted to give Stoops a leeway. Like, I really did. I kept defending him these last few years, but I've had enough to where I can't. I love Stoops. I love what he's done. Even got us 10 plus win season, I think, 2 or 3 times. what he's done and accomplished, but it's time for everyone to go separate ways, just like Calipari did. So the team sucks, man. But congratulations to Louisville. I mean, I hate to say that because I don't like Louisville, but they dominated. Well, at least we'll kick their ass in basketball this year, hopefully. But this is about football, this isn't about basketball. I don't know. I understand the buyout situation. Like, yeah, $44 million buyout. In what direction is Stoops taking this program? He's taking it down. I can't defend this. Over the last 5 seasons, with arguably the best talent we've ever seen here, teams have constantly underachieved. Coaching has been more suspect, more and more disciplined. At some point, you look at the leadership. You look at your head coach. That said, just like Cal after last season, how do you market another season to the fan base of Mark Stoops next year? How does the athletic department create sentences to appeal to this fan base? And like I said, don't show up to the games. That'll hit them where it hurts most, and they'll be forced to get rid of Mark Stoops. Because if you don't pack that stadium every week you play at home, you're not going to get that money. You're not going to get that money. So hit them where it hurts most. And then the play just made me laugh. Freaking went out of bounds on 4th, and you got Mark Stoops smiling over there. Mark Stoops standing on the sidelines laughing about it after we ran out of bounds on 4th and 10. 8 straight home losses against the Power 4 conference team. 8 straight. But yeah, Kentucky will try and convince us to bring that we want Mark Stoops back. I don't know. I try to be nice to Mark Stoops, but I just can't anymore. I can't. Kentucky just physically gets whooped at both lines of scrimmage. Like, not all the time on defense, but sometimes they do, and when they do, it's bad, and they quit today. The offensive line constantly gets their ass whooped at the line of scrimmage, and this has been the last few seasons. It's tough to watch. I don't know what the future is. What does the future hold? I don't know. What do you guys think the future holds? I don't know. I don't know what you do. What I would do is just get rid of Mark Stoops. Simple as that, and try and get John Summerall from Tulane. That's who I've been clamoring for weeks, is John Summerall. As long as Mark Stoops stays here, he's going to kill this program, get it rock bottom. And fans won't show up to your football games. What's the best way to get fans to show up to your football games? Win. You're not giving the fan base any hope. But, like I said, Kentucky is the worst coach and most undisciplined team in the country. Leading to the program's 3rd straight miserably underwhelming season in what's been a winnable ACC. The ACC wasn't even that good this year. That may be outside of Texas. And they could have ran good. But yeah, hey, let's pay everyone more money and run it back next year, right? Like it's week 12. And or whatever week this is, 13, 14, whatever the fuck week this is. You can't even line up correctly on offense or special teams. The offense is just unwatchable. Defense was soft as butter. And the play calling is it's a complete lack of tempo and sense of urgency. Stoops ain't worth a damn. I'm just frustrated. I just don't get it. And Mitch Barnhart, you better do the right thing, get rid of Stoops. You brought back Mark Stoops. Hope you're enjoying it. Look, I always respect Mark Stoops because, he done a good job getting this program to where they were. But last few years just aren't it. And the attendance at the end of the game was like the Joker Phillips era. The difference: 2012, little to no talent. 2014, best roster on paper in 10 years. It's just no excuse for how far the coaching has dropped, and the attendance was just terrible at the end of that game. And the fans have done their part this season. They've showed up to games. The team hasn't. Mark Stoops doesn't have them prepared. 41-14, Mark Stoops complained to the referees. I don't get it. There's no move Mark Stoops can make this offseason that will give Kentucky fans confidence with him at the helm. Why would you want to return to that if you're the AD Mitch Barnhart? And Louisville fans were outnumbered Kentucky fans. Kentucky fans just don't show up to the games next season. If Mark Stoops is back, don't show up to the games. It's Kentucky also does unnecessary chirping and stuff after the whistle more than any other team in college football as well. $9 million man can't discipline his team. And fans were walking out in the second quarter. And someone said it's too cold to watch this horse shit. Don't blame them one bit. Shouldn't have even went to the game. Kentucky got bullied on both sides of the ball. Simple as that. And we are down 20, and our staff members are doing, oh, L's down, L's down. We were down by 20 doing L's down. It starts at the top, not being disciplined. I didn't see it, but someone said it on Twitter. Just undisciplined, man. The title of this video is going to be, the future of Kentucky football. And what's the future? Going forward, it looks like it's still be Mark Stoops, because Stoops said there will be a lot of moving pieces in the next few weeks. We will get it fixed. We will get it fixed. This is a major Cal statement. But like Calipari, he will never change. The fix is for you to leave, Mark. That's the fix. Don't outstay your welcome like Cal. Just leave, and we'll appreciate all you've done before these last few seasons. Leave while we still love what you did for the program. Cal didn't. That's why we don't like him. Well, I wouldn't say don't like him, but that's why I wanted him gone from Kentucky. The portal, everybody has talent. Being a success requires innovative coaching. That's just something Stoops is not. The game's passed him by. It's just simple as that. The fan base was great and stuck with them all year. They didn't give a better performance today, better for just a pathetic season. All year, they showed up to games. But this quote here doesn't sound like a person looking to step aside. In the future, the best thing for the program, once Stoops gone, and get John Sumrall. And attendance is about to be an all-time low. Nobody wants this anymore. Nobody wants this next year. Just going to be another year of having to listen to Stoops fight to the people saying fire Stoops, and then they won't, and he hires new people, and it's the same process over and over and over and over. The second half crowd, terrible. Expect more crowds like that if he's coming back. There's zero optimism, absolutely none going into next year. Hard to see how the fan base keeps doing this year after year after year. But yeah, my ultimate answer for the future of Kentucky is what I want is to fire Mark Stoops, get John Sumrall. But honestly, with the quotes I'm seeing, it seems like Mark Stoops is going to stay, and Bush Handle will be back. He'll be the same team, be the same coaching staff, maybe new players, but nothing's going to change unless he's gone. Just sucks we're not making a bowl game this year and didn't have a better season. And he's going to keep his continuity on the staff. Just, I don't know how dumbfounded they can be, man. Just don't fall for it next season when they get new players from the transfer portal. Don't care what resources they get. Just a tough, difficult season. Yep, it is. It is what it is. So yeah, that's really all I gotta say. Peace.